Naruto was as strong as the first Hokage when he was born. I know it might have to be a lot of changes in the story, but we start in the first one. Naruto Uzumaki, Kuchina Uzumaki, and Minato Uzumaki are fighting the nine-tailed beast. Naruto Uzumaki says laying there. Kuchina Uzumaki had disappeared. The masked man unseals the nine tails from Kuchina Uzumaki. Then one change is about to happen that that Naruto is gonna have as much chakra as the first Hokage when he was born, and he's not. And Minato is gonna has a power level of. It's gonna be Minato is gonna be still alive in this version for one reason. I'll get that, and you might understand the story why I kept Minato alive later. The masked man unseals the nine tails using his Sharingan. Read some more. Sharingan. Unseals the nine-tailed beast. Goes on a rampage, killing many villagers. Jonin and Chunin are fighting the nine tails. The third Hokage is fighting nine tails. The nine tails is destroying much of the village. The nine tails sees the fourth Hokage. He sends a tail beast ball to the fourth Hokage. Then the fourth Hokage uses his flying ranging to teleport the attack to a hill. Then a hill hits a different part of the village. Then the village is half destroyed. The village doesn't get destroyed at all. Then the nine tails puts his hand, and then he started slashing all over the village. The Uchiha clan, Madara Uchiha is still Ubita, the masked man, who is about that he tries to go right behind. Uses Kamui. I don't know if I said that right, but Kamui. He tries to get right behind the fourth Hokage. The fourth Hokage realizes he's there. Fourth Hokage tries to slice him with Kamui. Then he tells him with a kunai, and then he tries to walk away. Then he teleports with a flying Raijin miles away, about a couple miles away from the village. Then the masked man comes out of nowhere, uses the Mangekyou Sharingan to get there instantly with his Kamui. Then the fight begins. The masked man starts fighting, uses his chains. The fourth Hokage uses the Rasengan. The fourth Hokage he uses flying Raijin, goes above, hits him then the masked man still in his physical form gets hit by the flying Raijin, by the Rasengan. And then he uses the Kamui to go away. Then we see Zetsu, and then we see a member of the Katsuki. Zetsu. I don't know if that's the right character, but Black Zetsu. Oh, Black Zetsu, okay. Then Black Zetsu comes out of nowhere, takes and uses his teleportation jutsu, comes out the ground and puffs up his head. So, are you okay, man? Are you okay? Then Max Man, now we can say Ubito, because he says his name. Ubito, are you okay? And in math, then he says, yes. And just he actually got to hit me and did a lot more damage than I thought, Ubito says. But I wonder, the fourth Hokage, I wouldn't expect any less from the fourth Hokage at all. The fourth Hokage. And then it goes back to Kushina. Say, are you okay? Then she, yes, I'm okay, Kushina says. And then they go back, and then they check on Naruto. They check how much chakra he has, and chakra he has. It's so much. They say so much is beyond it. Beyond about 3-tailed beasts. It's so much chakra. Then fourth Hokage. They finish. Then the fourth Hokage uses the flying Ryan gene to teleport to the third Hokage and says, I could be able to put the 9 tails up in peace. I will make sure that maximum teleportation. Use the flying Ryan gene to teleport the Ubito, and then put the Kami seal on him. Then he puts the seal, goes away, and then uses flying Ryan gene and go back to the village. Then he gets to the village and starts finding 9 tails. And then he says, "Off, Jonin, use fireball jutsu." All of them use their fireball jutsu. It takes a lot, but they actually starting to win this fight. They're actually winning. Wow! Then the fourth Hokage, and the third. Wrestling. The first Hokage, the fourth Hokage, Kurama is getting weakened by so many shinobi. Then whose family? I forgot. The Nara's father and the clan are starting to use shadow possession jutsu. Hold the 9 tails in place. Okay, the 9 tails is the jutsu. End it now! We're staying gone. Chidori! Fireball jutsu! Earth style! Hold up. Yeah, I think it's Earth style. I think it is Earth style, I think. No, it's fire style, dragon flame bombs. And then flying Raiji, Jikyu, Shippin, Senko, Rendon, Zoshiki. Stop. And lightning blade. We're staying. Water style, dragon. Where the dragon jutsu? Fire style, phoenix flower jet. No, hold on, I can't use that. The 9 tails is defeated from the power. The 9 tails is actually defeated for once. It took so many years, but he's actually defeated from all this power. He's sealed into a young boy. They decide to steal all of the power into Naruto, knowing that it's a chance of death, but it was worth it. But seeing that how much chakra he already has is the best way of doing it. Feeling Jitsu! They're healing to Naruto. Uzumaki. The 9-touch Jinchuriki. In this story, he actually has 100% of all the chakra. In this that means he has as much. It's a chance that he actually could beat Naruto, the fourth Hokage, and Kushina is still alive in this version of events. It's not good. I'll destroy him. How you gonna win this fight? We sealed him. Now we go to the cat Naruto growing up. Now it's known that he's the fourth Hokage's son. They're so praiseful. They fire. Naruto doesn't, and his father teaches him the Shadow Clone Jutsu and the Rasengan. At the age of 4 years old, he already learns the Rasengan, Shadow Clone Jutsu, and has linked a kind of a connection with Kurama already as a 4-year-old. They say he's as strong as the first. He's already as strong as the first Hokage was without. And he has learned many other jutsu, water style. He's mastered all six elements. I think it's 5 elements. Fire style, lightning, fire, wind, wood, and something. And I know something else I'm not saying, but I'll just not gonna say it. I can't remember. But I know a lot of Naruto, so don't play with my name. That'd be the best idea. And then they go for war. They keep fighting. To go. He knows fireball. And then when he graduates after the academy. And then even in this version events, he actually won. He actually beats he goes against. His father says, "Son, Minato said, you want to go to the academy?" Naruto says, "Yes, I want to go to the academy." He goes to the academy and passes the test with E. He goes there for 1 year. He was a prodigy. He had so much chakra control with his learning it from his father and his mother. He was a legendary shinobi. By the time he graduated, he passes a year later. He becomes a genin. At 5 years old, he becomes a genin. And the team 7 assignment. Naruto Uzumaki, Sasuke Uchiha, and the last member, Sakura. And then they both said, "Thank you. I'm going to be the strongest," Sasuke says. And then Naruto says the same. And they keep getting mad at each, and then they keep like in their faces. And then Sasuke accidentally lays down, and then Sasuke says, "Let's take it outside then. Show who's the strongest of us, you weakling. I'll show you who's the strongest. I'm way stronger than both of you." I'm way stronger than you, and you know it. You're just mad. And then they said, then the fifth, and then the fourth Hokage is ready. There you go. The fourth Hokage. They in the fifth, and then they tell them to go meet their senseis. Kakashi. They meet Kakashi Hatake. He comes. He said, "Get ready, get ready. I'll see you tomorrow at the training field. Tomorrow. Make sure you eat. Okay? Tomorrow. Time skip. Tomorrow they fight. They're there. Naruto was there already. Sasuke was surprised, and Sakura's there 20 minutes later. They said, where is he? Where's Kakashi? Sakura says. They said, I've been waiting here for 2 hours. Naruto says. Sakura says, oh, what a drag. This is stink it. And then they say, and then Kakashi comes out of nowhere. It's like, I'm sorry for the wait, guys. And strikes his head, and then scratches his head. And he's okay. He said, it's okay. It's fine. But he wonders, how long? No. Okay, today we're gonna have a bell test. If you get these two bells from me, you pass the test. Okay. By sunset. Set 1, 2, 3, go! Naruto goes out with all his power. He was only a 5-year-old. The others were 12, were 11. He was a 5-year-old and matching them by ease. He was outmatching Kakashi. Kakashi was surprised. Kakashi had to go actually get serious. He had to use his shunning them. 3 Tomoe, 2 Tomoe, because he didn't think they were that strong. But then he had to use his 3 Tomoe. He started getting serious. Yeah, he's 3 Tomoe. Then he used 3 Tomoe, and the battle was over. Naruto grabbed one of the bells. He grabbed both of them, gave one to Sasuke, and said, Sakura, you don't need to eat. And then Sakura got mad and tried to punch him. But then Sakura, and then Naruto uses some of Kurama's chakra. He goes in on-tail cloak mode. It starts rampaging. Sakura, but he's still in control because he mastered it. He said, next time you mess with me, All Might won't be so easy to think twice. I'm just giving you an easy punch. Then he sent Sakura up to the skies, 300 feet in the air. Her screaming, and then Sasuke catches her. And then Kakashi says, chill out! And then Kakashi says in his mind, dang, he's fast. And he has a lot of chakra. I've never seen so much in any child. Even a Jinchuriki shouldn't have this much. That's a lot of chakra for a Jinchuriki. So it's all good though. It's okay though. I'm surprised Sakura needs, and then let's get her. They say why, and then Sakura starts crying. It's like because she felt the power of that punch. She had 2 broken ribs. She didn't go to. They said Kakashi. And Naruto knows the flying Raijin, so he just grabs her and teleports to the hospital. He said, "Here you go," drops her off, just lays her on the floor and leaves. And uses the flying Raijin to get back. And said, "Okay, thanks. I'm heading home now." And used the flying Raijin to get back home. And then he asked his father, is it? And then he asked anyway. I want to meet he asked to meet Itachi Uchiha. And one of the was a prodigy. He was a Chunin. He was a Chunin by now. Yeah. He was a Akatsuki. But Naruto still asked about him. He says he was a Akatsuki. He asked. He said, okay. And then they go again. And then he tells them all about them. And then he tells them about the shining gun. And then he asks Dad, "Can I get the shining gun?" And then his father says, "You can't unless you get one of their eyes." "Okay, I'll trade my eyes for one of them." And he says, "What? You sure? You crazy. There's no way you get one of their eyes. They will never." What's gonna stop me? "Father, you know you're not as strong as me." And then he says, "Yes, you know that. I know that. But there's no way you're gonna get those eyes. You have to go for one of the weaker Chia." "No, I'll go for one of the stronger ones. That's why I asked for Itachi. But he's in Akatsuki. If I go for the next one, I don't want to kill my teammate. I'll just trade with just a random person." Trade. Oh, and the Uchiha are not killed in this event. Thank you. I'll go to. Hey, are you a Uchiha? Yeah, yes, I am. So what you gonna do about it? Snatches both eyes and puts his in hers. And then he takes hers. Not knowing it, that was one of a Jonin level shinobi, and just got her that quick. She was surprised. He said, "What the heck? What happened to my shining gun?" And we're like, "I got him now." Then he instantly went to the 3 Tomoe shining gun. So these are the... Hey! Hey! Kaylin! Come here! Okay. The power is beyond very strong. I'm surprised that they're even that strong yet. But he has the 3 more instantly. I don't want you to take the baby. Huh? I didn't want you to take the baby. I just wanted you good? I was just checking on you. See you go. Okay. You can go though. I was just making sure you're good. And then he says, "Okay, see ya." He goes up and says, "Father, told you," and shows off his 3 Tomoe shining gun. And he knows about the Mangekyo shining gun too. But he said, "I won't worry about that for another 2 years." He waits for another, and then they go to, and then he does a lot, and I mean a lot of D rank missions. Just finding cats, ladies' cats, and everything. Ladies' cats, ladies' stuff. Goes around finding people's cats, dogs, stuff. Goes around everything. Then he asks for a higher rank ninja. And then he asks his father for a higher rank mission. Then his father says, "Okay, I'll give you a C rank mission to the bridge. It's for a big bridge. I'll escort him safely to his destination." Then he says, "Okay." Then they take him to his destination. Zabuza gets in their way. Zabuza comes out of nowhere. Zabuza comes out of nowhere. She says, "Ooh, Kakashi. What you need? It's one of the 7 myth. Shinobi of the myth. Watch out! Gotta watch out. Move." The only one that didn't run away was Sasuke. It was Naruto, and Kakashi was standing there. He said, "Run!" And then he goes and then he has then he gets 2 tails. He stays in it, and then he goes 3 to more Sharingan. And then he starts to go 3 to more Sharingan. How you get the Sharingan? Kachi asks. "Don't worry about it, I'll tell you about it later." And then he starts obliterating the starts obliterating the team. Starts obliterating Zabuza with ease. Zabuza hit and miss by a kid. He goes. Zabuza's killed by everything. Zabuza's dead. There's no point in bringing it back. His bodies are laying in pieces. Then Haku comes out of nowhere. Who are you? Tracking ninja, but you're not. Then Naruto's very knowledgeable of tracking ninja, and knows that's not a real tracking ninja. And then 1 goes out of his way and murders. Not 1, he murders her and him in an instant. Dead. Even without a hint of regret in his eyes, he says, "Okay, Haku." Then he makes on my grave, and then he says, "Okay." He's upstairs. Okay. And then he says, "Okay." But you keep climbing up steps, that's why I bring her upstairs. But then he comes out of nowhere. This is his best. And killed. And then Kakashi says, "Dang it. He's that strong." Zabuza, he just kills Zabuza, and then that girl was probably on our skill level. Was beyond Zabuza. That boy was beyond Zabuza. That was weird. And then they both are fit in the Naruto grave in the tombstone. It says, "Okay, next up." It's just, what's the fun in that for? I have nothing to do. It's okay. And then he tells everybody to touch me. He uses the flying Ranjin technique just to teleport him all the way there instantly. Doesn't have a teleports there instantly, and then the fight, and they win instantly. And then he just finishes it instantly. And just gets to instantly. He says, "Okay, see you later." Then he just uses flying Ranjin back instantly. And you get there, sure. and get back to the hidden leaf. I said, you already did your mission that fast? You are. Okay, and then he says, Father, I finished that mission. And I killed Zabuza. Zabuza hidden one of the seven swordsmen of the mist. In the east. Okay? I said, I am. And then he said, are you okay? And I said, yes, I'm fine. I'm all good. And then I'm okay. But can we go on a higher rank mission like an A rank? Now your teammates on this level. Okay. I'll give you one. You need to train. Not. Then he calls Jiraiya in the room. Jiraiya. Yes. He says, what's up? What you need? My son. Can you train him for 3 years? Yeah, that's fine. He's your son as well. I'll see you in 3 years. Time skip. Naruto's 8 years old. And he has Kurama linked mode already. Alright, he starts massacring everybody instantly. But it's crazy. Naruto Kurama says, Jiraiya Sensei, can I start murdering? Can I start going crazy on everybody? I want to do the tuning exams, and I want to become a Jonin. When I asked my father I could become a Jonin when I'm 10. That's fine. The tuning exam is hosted this year, so go ahead. Jonin! End it now. He passes the reading exam. He tells Sakura and Sasuke about it. They agree. Reluctantly. Oh, and the Nine Tails attack happened. Naruto's born way later in the story. Where the point where he's born like... That's why Sasuke and them are so old. That's why. About 7 years later than they were in canon. So don't really worry about that, he says. Because he's the god of all shinobi. He said he will be the strongest. He will be legendary. And then he says, I have unlocked, and then he tells his father, I unlocked the Mangekyo Sharingan, the internal Mangekyo Sharingan. Son, you didn't take one of their eyes, did you? I did. But I put their eyes back in. The other that I had back in. You are okay. I got away from Jiraiya for about a day, and I got to do it. Got the Mangekyo Sharingan for ease. I told him Mangekyo Sharingan, and I have a full body. Just enough. He says, I'll show you, father. And do you want to fight? He asks his father. His father says, I want to see you kill me, Dad. Like, you're too strong. I might actually die. You don't know how to control all your power yet. Actually, I actually did learn how to control all my powers, so I would just lower all my power up to yours. That's fine, right? Then he says, yes. And then he actually says, get Tsunade. And then he brings Tsunade without her consent and says, and then she really wants to fight him now. Then he uses reanimation and sacrifices reanimation jutsu. It sacrifices, he gets a cricket, sacrifices it to summon the first Hokage. Who summoned me? It would be me. No, it can't be. He has more chakra than me. He's a child. That's you, Kurama.
Yes, I'll talk now. I am student Naruto. Yes, one is stronger than any Shinobi. That's why he had to summon the god of Shinobi for this fight against you, the first Hokage. It's okay. He's okay. And he's gonna be joining on his 10th birthday. He's about Jiraiya and Tsunade and Uchimaru combined. And he's stronger than the first, second, third, and fourth Hokage combined. He's that strong. As a child, I didn't believe it at first either. So I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't believe it either. He's the strongest ninja that ever lived. They fight. And he got stronger. He didn't even need me, bro. He actually had as much stronger as all nine-tailed beast combined. Now, he's beyond all of us.
He goes here. And then Naruto goes
Hitting everyone's max power today.
Jiraiya. Then Naruto access Jiraiya. He lifts up his shirt. It's a huge scar.
That was him.
And Kurama says,
That was him. I'm just going. That was him. Doing a simple punch at Jiraiya.
King, you told me he was strong. Not that strong.
Yes. And if the machine gone on time, and if the scar gets bigger, it might be only you who can beat him. All of you. So give it your best shot.
How do you... What's thou? 1,000 Sage Road. What's thou? 1,000 arms! He's dodging on attacks. Don't be slow. Kurama Link. Sage Mode. Kurama Link.
And it's now.
I'll end you! Naruto! murders the first hokage in an instant. He yells, Rasengan! Boss was the first hokage. Before I go back to the world, he is the strongest. He's the strongest Shinobi in the world.
I told you, Dad, I would be the strongest. I'm gonna go train with I'm just gonna train with my shadow clones for about. I can summon over 2 billion shadow clones, Dad. Summon 10,000, I'll believe you. Shadow clone Jutsu, 100,000 shadow clones. Shadow clones all appear around him. Even enough to fill up the whole village amount. And then they all do Rasengan. Rasengan! And then the other, they had Rasengan and Chidori. Rasengan in the right hand, Chidori in the left hand. He is the strongest. And then he did reanimation jutsu for Madara Uchiha. He been training with Madara Uchiha. That's how he lost the tournament Gekio. How he had got Susanoo. But he tells Madara's scared of him. He doesn't. Madara just said he's the strongest. Because me and Hatsura ever were combined. And then he says, Then his father was gonna put it on he just immediately puts him as a Jonin. There's another Jonin. And then in the Great Ninja War, in the fourth Great Ninja, somebody revived Madara Uchiha. And Obito's still alive. Wow. It's gonna be fun. I'm going there and I don't care what anybody says. And it to the Hinata. He single-handedly kills he uses Fire ID to fly to the field. Then he goes Kurama linked in Sage mode. And Susanoo. That was beyond. And he has unlocked one running gun in one eye. And one tournament Gekio in another. He actually can use it both, running gun in both eyes, but he used as a tournament Gekio shining gun. And Chief's defeating all of them easily without a switch of a finger. He's defeating them once. Defeating, killing, destroying them all without a switch. He just defeated all of them. Madara Uchiha Obito were dead in 2 seconds. He actually learned how to stop time for 1 hour on his own. He killed him in an instant. Because he was only in there for 10 seconds. For 5 seconds, he charged the most. He charged the Chidori. And that's why I have to. And he had to put a barrier all over all the Shinobi. That's how strong he was with that attack. He killed all of them. One. That's why he using his death power and killed them all. It was only his max. It was no chance. Even at his max, there was no chance. He was that strong. Killed them both. And the war was won. And killed all the... And killed the 10. The 10 doesn't even have a chance to get reincarnated. You said what? Thank you. I'm just showing you my power level. That's fun. And then he goes back with the name. The name of destruction. The time killer. And he comes back with the name of the strongest shinobi to ever walk this earth.
No, we're about to go on the wall.
Do you want hold her?
No, I gotta get my tennis shoes.
Hold her.
I gotta get my tennis shoes on. You're sitting on me.
Okay.
Mom's not doing
This is part one of the part one. Okay. Destroy this shinobi. And remember, this is an 8-year-old killing them all. This is not even a teen yet. In the Sasuke rivalry, actually still happens. At the Valley of I'll go back. After the war, he goes home. Actually, I'll start the view. Okay, if you want a part 2, get me about. I got solo views. I'll get just give me two likes and a chance. If you don't, I'm still making another part, so don't worry about it. I'll see ya. Done. I would like to be ya, but I like to be ya because I'm way stronger than you. But hit that music, yeah. Do 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 do. Bye.